Oh, don't let this happen. Try SmokingArrest.com.
Hello everybody, what is up? I have not made a video in almost 2 weeks now. My last video is me devastated after the Maryland's loss in basketball to Michigan State. I think I've gotten over it now. I mean, seeing Michigan State go farther and farther into the tournament right now, they're going to play in the Final Four today against Butler. It still makes me a bit more aggravated, but Maryland had a great year, and Michigan State fans, nice that you're showing trash talk. This is the TTC, but typers, get out of here. But you can't deny that Maryland didn't have a really good season because, yeah, obviously not the best team in the country, but did a lot better than people expected them to do. Vasquez just won the Bob Cousy Award, so he's awarded the best point guard in the country. I agree with that. I agree with Evan Turner winning Player of the Year because not only is he an all-around great shooter, great at dishing it out, great at getting boards, he's also an all-around really good person, and that's something that a lot of people don't like Greivis Vasquez because of his personality, somewhat being a douche sometimes, but he can back it up this season a bit. But Evan Turner's supposedly a really nice character and a really good person to play with, so congratulations to him. Sunsnare, congrats on Jim Boeheim winning Coach of the Year. I think he deserved it because Syracuse, I think they started out unranked and eventually worked their way to number one, got a number one seed. Lost to Butler in the tournament, but who expected Butler to be where they are right now? And they had a great year, and congrats again to the coach. And Eric Hayes wins a three-point contest. I mean, still doesn't settle who's the best three-point shooter in college basketball. But to me, I looked at he's a really good three-point shooter, Eric Hayes. I think he shot .465, which is pretty amazing. So congrats to him on winning the three-point shooting contest. I don't remember who won the dunk contest, but I'll go check that out. It's not that big a deal, though. Neither is a three-point shooting contest, but it's a Maryland player, so congrats. I'm wearing my Maryland shirt. I'm pretty sure this is a rugby shirt I got as a gift a couple months ago. Even if they're not playing in rugby, Maryland is hosting #1 Virginia tonight in lacrosse, which is going to be an awesome game. I mean, I never follow lacrosse, but last Saturday, I was down in Chapel Hill, actually, and who knows, what do you know, Maryland was down there playing UNC in lacrosse, so I went to that game, and since that day, really, I've been following Maryland lacrosse since then, and I think I'm going to start following lacrosse, because I came home today and started watching the Johns Hopkins UNC lacrosse game. UNC is up 3 last time I checked in the third quarter, before some guy in Johns Hopkins scored a really nice behind-the-back goal. Lacrosse looks like a pretty fun sport to watch, and I might start following it. I know Maryland's having a good year this year so far. They're 6-1, still #4 in the country, I think. I don't think a loss on the road to #2 in the country hurts you so much, but I do remember last year Maryland lost to Virginia in 7 overtimes, longest lacrosse game in NCAA history. I think the second longest sporting event in NCAA history. I'm not sure on that, but I'm pretty sure. So I'm looking forward to this game, and it's in College Park, so it's going to be fun to watch. Anyway, main purpose of this video is the 96 possibility of a 96 team expansion. That means putting in extra teams for the tournament, putting in 32 more teams to play in the NCAA tournament. This just further would explain my argument as to why as to why conference tournaments are unnecessary, because then bubble teams wouldn't need to worry about not getting in. See, the thing is, ESPN put a poll out, I think 93% maybe, I don't remember, something like that, said do not change it from 64. It's fine like this. It's exciting. I think they're doing it for the TV ratings, but really in my eyes, I'm not a money person. I don't know that much about TV ratings, but I think it would be just around the same in this case. Maybe a teeny bit better, because with that many more games, I think that fewer people are going to be watching them, and it will probably add up to about the same amount of viewers as the Field of 64 in the playing game, if people watch that. But overall it would take out the excitement. It would completely ruin the purpose of bubble teams, which once again completely helps my argument as to why conference tournaments are a joke, because they might help out one bubble team here and there, or in a mid-major conference they'll give an undeserving team that gets 10 wins, who gets hot, wins 4 games in a row in the tournament, wins 4 games in a row in their conference tournament, gets into the NCAA tournament because some team with 25 wins and 4 losses lost. And in a tournament, in a conference that gives 1 bid, that team wouldn't be able to get in. I think that's unfair. And also, if a team that's already in, like Maryland this year, like Duke this year, a loss in the conference tournament doesn't really hurt them at all. It might bump them to a slightly worse seed, but it's not going to do anything really to them. So anyway, I'm against expanding the tournament to 96 games, as I think most, if not all, college basketball fans are, because just more boring games and less excitement. I mean, look at this. This is probably, at least in my lifetime, besides when Maryland won it all in 2002, this is probably the most exciting tournament that I've seen. So many surprises. If you go watch my bracketology video again, which is like 30 minutes long, it's 3 parts. I don't think you would want to, but my bracket got completely destroyed. I probably only got like under 60% of my picks right, and all my Final Four teams are out. But so are most people's. And the thing is, most people didn't choose. If people left any number 1 seeds out of the Final Four, overall it was Duke, and they're the only 1 seed in it. And Butler's a surprise. Michigan State's a surprise. West Virginia, who thought they'd be able to get past Kentucky. So it's been a really fun tournament. And even if Maryland went down early to a buzzer beater, it's still been fun to continue watching it. I'll be rooting for Butler, obviously. Most people in the country who aren't Duke, Michigan State, or West Virginia fans are probably going to be rooting for Butler. And let's hope for a good Final Four. Obviously, I'll root for West Virginia, the other region. So I'm rooting for a Butler, West Virginia championship, although that odds are that might not happen. But I'm rooting for Butler to win it all, and rooting against Duke and Michigan State, I guess, because they beat Maryland at the buzzer. So anyway, keep the tournament 64 games. 96 games is completely unnecessary. That's all I got for you guys. Peace. Oh yeah, one more thing. What is Jerry Angelo doing cutting Alex Brown, probably our best defensive lineman? I think better than Tommy Harris. He was having one of his best years last year. Really stepped it up. He's a great player, and cut him for money purposes. Should have cut Bears fan number 1. If you're watching this, I remember you said cut Garrett Wolfe. I agree with that, because Garrett Wolfe, he's an explosive playmaker. He'll like get 40 yards on like the 1 carry he has every season because he goes down in injury. He's I remember seeing him against the Packers get like a 40-yard run against he has a high average, but that's because he runs it like 2 times a season and then gets injured. So cut guys like him. We can't really afford to lose. I thought that trading Alex Brown to that guy for the offensive lineman, I don't remember who, something Sims, I don't remember, wasn't Ernie Sims or Chris Sims on the Seahawks. I thought that would have been a pretty bad trade, but hey, cutting him instead of trading him, that ended up being worse. So bad move, front office of the Chicago Bears. I'm not impressed with what we're doing this offseason. I mean, we got Julius Peppers, big additions. Anyway, I'll talk about this in another video. But right now I'm seeing 8-8. Bears fans, tell me what you think. Peace.